Alright, we should be live. I'm not gonna lie, this stream might not be very long. It depends on a few things. Um, One of those being that I need to turn my volume off on my phone. I can hear my playback. There we go. Last night I uploaded a bunch of videos to YouTube from my VODs, but unfortunately, I guess maybe because there's so many I'm uploading at once, it's taking forever. So there's still videos uploading in the background. Um, so that's probably the reason why I didn't stream this morning. I wanted to do 2 streams today, but one, I woke up a little bit late because I stayed up later than normal trying to get those videos onto YouTube. And also, yeah, when I woke up there were so many still uploading. I was like, if I try to stream, it might be too much for my internet. But it's getting late and they still haven't stopped, so we're gonna try this and to see what happens, I guess. I keep fluctuating between green and yellow in the like internet signal on OBS, so as long as it doesn't spike down in the red, I think we should be fine. But I do apologize if there's any lag or frame drops or anything like that because of the uploads. We'll have to see. But yeah, I also wanted to make sure I got some streams in because I found out I'm actually going to be working even more than I thought I was. Between now and June 1st, I'm only going to have like, or July 1st rather, I'm only going to have like 3 days off. So, very busy schedule coming up for the next like week, 2 weeks. But yeah, I'm still going to try to squeeze in at least 1 stream a day, hopefully. And we'll just see how things go. So, now that we got all those, things out of the way, talking about, we're gonna hop back into the Frieza story. I'm pretty sure we're close to the end. I should look at story map, because if you go continue, I think it just flat out puts you right into the fight. So one thing I was complaining a little bit about yesterday was I just wish that, like, for the alternate stories, that they would give you the ability to see what the alternate routes are. And according to Google, they do. Supposedly, if there are 2 objectives, it will show both of them here if you go to the details page, which I guess I should have been looking at from the beginning. Because like right here, we could see this objective is Golden Frieza versus Jiren, and I can't remember the other guy's name. I think it starts with a D. But yeah, the objective is to strike back against an enemy that comes your way. So we're gonna hop into this and
Time to begin.
see if we can't finish up at least Frieza's, if not more, today. After being defeated by Goku, Frieza is returned to his eternal torment. That is, until he receives an invitation to join the Tournament of Power. Throughout the tournament, Frieza has no qualms using other fighters like pawns, making secret deals with his enemies in the shadows. The tournament wears on until only the strongest warriors remain. At this point, Frieza is forced to cooperate with even Goku, who has awoken his Ultra Instinct in his fellow Universe 7 teammates.
Now the finish! You're going overboard!
Dispo, that's the guy's name. Universe 11's Dispo attacks Frieza with extraordinary speed, pushing him within a hair's breadth of the arena's edge.
Well, 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 isn't this a lovely little surprise? I didn't know you cared so much for me, Gohan. Are you my knight in not-so-shining armor?
You're part of my team. Of course I'm helping you.
Are you sure you want to fight for someone with such an admittedly spotty record in the trust department? Next time I could betray you for real.
If you do, know this. I will end you myself.
Is that so? Perhaps we can puff out our chests at each other later, but for now let's work as a team, assuming you can keep up.
Don't worry about me. Come on, Dispo. You're facing both of us now.
So we did this fight in Gohan's story. I remember back when I first started playing this. I think
Don't get cocky just 'cause you landed.
we'll probably be able to switch
You
between
want to double your universe's losses? That works for me. I'll send you both over the edge.
Gohan and Frieza.
Revel in that delusion while you can still cling to it. I warned you, don't hold it against me no matter how much you're writhing
Yeah,
it.
there's no form changes here.
This? Crush!
Alright, luckily I blocked that. I stopped moving to check. If I had any forms available.
Justice? Boom! You're going down. Gotcha.
Not bad.
Take this. Justice?
He got a big hit on us there.
Right, trooper.
Tremble before my power. Not
But he's not letting up. Why can't I use my...
Justice?
Am I not hitting the right... Oh,
Don't you dare go easy on me.
I don't know what happened there. I couldn't use my ultimate.
I warned you, don't hold it against me no matter how much.
Alright, we're probably gonna lose this one, just because I remember it says we also have to fight Jiren. And we have very little health left.
Don't look so anxious, Dispo. Your time to rest in the bleachers will arrive soon anyway.
Oh no, we advance. Okay, we'll take it. Frieza and Gohan are at the mercy of Dispo's lightning barrage of attacks. But with some quick thinking and teamwork, they turn the tables on Dispo. Frieza leaves in search of a new opponent, only to find Android 17 going toe-to-toe with Toppo.
Android, it seems to me that you lack the appropriate degree of urgency. There's no time left to toy with your prey.
Frieza is able to easily overwhelm Toppo, but that only invites the Pride Trooper's rage.
Why, you?
I hope you'll forgive me for doing this while your hands are tied. I should have expected this from a self-proclaimed pride trooper. Hubris can do wonders for one's constitution. Consider these stronger attacks a tribute to your valor.
Alright, now we're fighting Toppo. Alright, and our health reset, which is good for us.
You direct your so-called powers of justice at me. Not bad.
So yeah, what we learned yesterday a little bit was that trying to block really helps here. You don't need to be full offense all the time. Especially against some of those more powerful,
Honestly, this isn't much fun if you don't fight
more
back.
powerful
Perhaps the moment
abilities.
It's come to put you down without killing you, as regrettable as that is. Farewell, trooper. Trash deserves to be tossed.
Alright, we got him with Earthbreaker.
There is nothing left for you except death! I'll send you straight to hell! Oh.
Hey, we unlocked Dispo.
I won't be fighting for justice any longer. That side of me is through.
Oh, very well. I don't know what you're doing, but I do love a good show and tell. And here I thought you were going to show off some grand transformation. All you've done is put an even grumpier scowl on your face.
Let's hope you're right.
I suppose the only way to find out is to put him to the test.
Oh? That power.
Frieza's attack had no effect on the Pride Trooper. Then Toppo launches his counterattack.
Okay.
He's got destruction powers. Ow.
So that's right. It's a form of energy only destroyer gods can wield. All that remained was for him to make the decision and accept the mantle. Yes, we have now witnessed the birth of Toppo, the Destroyer!
Yeah, there must be something wrong with like Windows 11 with the controllers, because I don't know why it disconnects when I had it charging all day again.
Am I meant to bow? Even destroyers pale against the glow of golden Frieza. Oh, right. I do believe I've seen this technique before. Yes, the energy of destruction. I think this time one hand will do. Don't you dare go easy on me.
Alright, we landed in a hit.
Now you'll see my true power.
Not that. Now observe.
Ah, he might have got away from this. Oh, no, he didn't.
There is nothing left for you except death! I'll send you straight to hell! Oh my, I seem to have gotten a little dust on me. Don't you dare go easy on me.
It would be
Alright,
so
connected
easy
with another hit.
to expunge your helpless soul from existence. But that would only disqualify you. Trash deserves to be tossed, correct?
Well, apparently we lasted long enough to get through this. I hope I didn't accidentally turn down the difficulty. Yet even in his golden form, Frieza is no match for Toppo the Destroyer. Goku and Vegeta arrive fresh from their fight with Jiren to help. Frieza and Android 17 take direct hits from Jiren and are sent flying. The battle is getting right down to the wire. But in a desperate last-ditch effort, Vegeta pours all his strength into a single attack and is able to knock Toppo out of the arena. Frieza, whom everyone thought had been eliminated by Jiren's attack, rises from the dust.
What? Frieza!
The evil Emperor steps in to protect his old enemy. He, a likewise unscathed Android 17, and Goku take on Jiren together.
Android 17.
Jiren, you have to get rid of them while you still can. You're almost out of time.
Goku's looking pretty useless now. We're gonna have to handle this ourselves.
Yes, obviously.
Alright, we're teaming up with 17.
So much effort just to keep a fallen ally in the ring. That will do you no good. Does the trust you place in your friends really make you so blind?
Alright, so if he does powered up hits, unfortunately,
If I need
blocking
to
doesn't
pummel
really
him
work.
again, so be it.
He's just some extra insurance. But I do plan to claim the Super Dragon Balls for myself. So if you're smart, the only one you should intend to pummel
Oh yeah,
is
Jiren
me.
is
My,
strong.
my, what's happened to your stoic poker face? You seem a bit winded.
Shut your mouth!
That hard outer shell of strength has been cracked, and now you're quite fragile, aren't you? I can practically hear the screaming in your
We did get a good
tortured
counter in
soul.
there.
I think you're terrible.
Ah, we missed this though.
Weak and helpless once again. You're in my way.
Alright, I think we got connected with that.
A deadly mistake. Not that.
Okay, we got out of the way of that.
Now observe.
Oh, he powered down.
Who'd have thought my precious golden form would drain my stamina so ridiculously fast?
Sorry about that, you guys. I didn't mean to leave you like that, but I got this.
I don't need to share the limelight with you either, monkey.
Come on, Frieza. We've all pushed ourselves as far as we can go on our own. You know that. The three of us need to do this together to get this done, or our universe is doomed.
You're wide open!
Jiren is truly amazing. He's gotten this strong all on his own. We still may not be enough for him, even with all three of us teaming up. Worthless.
Hey, we're doing alright. Alright, when they do the full power punches though, you can't block from those.
Over here!
Would you mind piping down?
Alright, we're both pretty low here.
Would you mind piping down?
I missed that too. Wow, we got him.
You do remember your promise, don't you, Goku? To bring me back to life?
Seriously, Frieza?
Will you keep your word or won't you?
As long as you hold up your end of the bargain and help us win, I'll hold up mine. You should know that better than anyone by now, don't you think?
That sickening naivete of yours is what I quite despise most of all. But for my own self-interest, I should probably thank you.
You guys done yet, or you want a hug first?
Nothing would repulse me more.
Along with Android 17 support, Frieza and Goku team up to challenge Jiren. During the fierce fight, Frieza calls out to Goku.
I need you to throw me, Saiyan!
You got it!
Frieza teams up with Goku and they clash with Jiren, squeezing out every last drop of power they have. Frieza and Goku manage to knock Jiren out of the arena, securing victory for Universe 7. As the last fighter standing, Android 17 is officially declared the champion of the Tournament of Power. He uses his wish on the Super Dragon Balls to restore all the universes that have been erased. In recognition of his achievements in the tournament, Beerus also allows Frieza to return to the land of the living.
Are you sure that's wise? Because I have no intention of mending my wicked ways, you know.
Well, if you do act up, I'll just put you down again.
Oh, good. I can't wait to see you try.
With the Tournament of Power over, Frieza and the others return to Universe 7 in their normal lives. And that was the end of the chapter. Or the story. Alright, the Frieza one was pretty fun. Definitely feels stronger than some of the other characters. I'm just gonna skip through this. Yeah, we got 100,000 Zenny and then the Frieza Saga Universe Survival Arc photo collection. Alright, were there any what-ifs here? And then we'll be able to check if what I read was true, if you're able to just look it up. There were no what-ifs, it looks like. It seems like everything for the Universe arc was at least what it was supposed to be. Alright, so all we got left after Frieza now is just Goku Black and Jiren. I've heard that they are like very, very short. So we might be able to wrap up all the story modes today. I'm just going back here. Okay, so if I went to a split decision... No, it doesn't tell you. Well, I also heard that if you actually go into the fight... So let me see. Alright, so that was lowering it. So then, yeah, I was at normal difficulty. Alright. I guess we've just improved with the practicing yesterday? Alright. Goku Black is next. A cruel, merciless fighter of unknown origin who wears Goku's face. In his own time, he has successfully driven humanity to the brink of extinction.
Puny mortals, your judgment is at hand.
Yeah, we know both Goku Black and Jiren are going to be like pretty short because they are only in the Super story. Goku Black and Zamasu attempt to destroy all of humanity for the Zero Mortal plan, but end up in a heated combat with Trunks along with Goku and Vegeta, brought from the past of a different world. Realizing their prey have escaped back to their own time, Goku Black and Zamasu follow them to their world.
I see you have returned, dear Saiyans.
Thanks to you, my power will only grow to greater heights.
Goku and the others believe Goku Black is a puppet created by the Dragon Balls, but in reality, he is another Zamasu who swapped bodies with Goku in a different universe. Not only are Goku Black and Zamasu still alive, but the former is inhabiting Goku's true body. Goku Black and Zamasu, seeking further strength, attack our baffled heroes in the hopes of cornering them further.
Oh, this clearly doesn't understand
I was
the
taking a
full
drink.
beauty of this time ring. Wearing it protects me. Not even what a god did in the past can affect me.
Alright, I can't get my
Actually killed a supreme Kai.
blocks off.
But of course, as you know, only a supreme Kai can wield the power of the time ring.
Alright, there we go.
To bring about the justice I desire.
Now we're getting into some
A
offense.
perfect sympathizer as my ally. A fighter I could trust, who agonized as I did over the folly of mortal kind. Someone I knew for certain longed for the same grand utopia.
Alright, we have a lot
in
more
their
health than Goku,
In
so
other words, he needs.
as long as we don't let him...
In this reality you see as an alternate future, I was floundering in despair.
basically do what he's doing to us right now.
I knew from the box of rings this parallel future existed, so I came to forge my alliance. A
Alright, we got him with the ult.
My limitless wrath makes me the strongest being in the universe.
Hit him so hard his shirt fell off.
I've been keeping this one.
Oh, he's powered up with Kaioken. But it didn't matter because we blocked. Alright, charging in again. Alright, we got the advantage there. I don't know if I'll reach him from here. Oh, we did.
My limitless wrath
Nice.
makes me the strongest being in the universe. You must pay for your sins against
Oh,
time.
Trunks is here now.
Die! Maybe I am a sinner, but I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to save this planet. Your retribution!
Oh, he blocked most of that.
Here I come! I'll admit, I didn't think you were capable of
I got some
reaching
good
this
offense
level
on
of
us.
power. It does make you perfect, could be worse. Here I come!
And we missed again.
What? May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals!
Well, we lost that one. Alright, we might have to put Goku away a little quicker.
Clearly doesn't understand the full beauty of this time ring. Wearing it protects me. Not even what a god did in the past can affect me. I can't believe he actually killed a Supreme Kai. But of course, as you know, only a Supreme Kai can wield the power of the time ring. To bring about the justice I desire, I needed the perfect sympathizer as my ally. A fighter I could trust, who agonized as I did over the folly of mortal
Right.
kind. Someone I knew for certain longed for the same grand utopia in their heart.
In other words, he needed me. In this reality, you see, as an alternate future, I was floundering. I lacked the will to act.
I knew from the box of rings this parallel future existed, so I came to forge my alliance.
Okay, we can do Audacious Laugh. There we go.
Turn anger into power.
Yeah, he got out of the way too. Yeah, we're not winning this one.
Here I come! Taste my blade! Magnificent. The body of a Saiyan is the ultimate in divine blessings.
Maybe where these are the shortest chapters will be the hardest too. Yeah, we couldn't even beat Goku that time.
doesn't understand the full beauty of this time ring. Where it protects me. Not even what a god
I did see
in
on
the past can affect me.
when I was looking up like
Can't believe he actually
how
killed
to
the Supreme
like
Kai.
not
But of
get beat up so much.
As you know, only a Supreme Kai can wield
They
the
said
power
not to
of the
get
time
discouraged by story mode because I guess story mode, the AI is a lot tougher than just regular fights.
A fighter I could trust, who agonized
Like they
as I
adapt
did
to
over
your
the folly of
movements and
mortal
stuff.
Someone I knew for certain longed for the same grand utopia in their
Can
heart.
I?
In other words, he needed me.
I was just like,
In
can I
this
power up
reality
the?
you see as an alternate future, I was floundering in despair.
No, there's no power
I
ups.
lacked the will to act.
I knew from
Yeah, I'm
the
already down to
rings
2.
this parallel future existed, so I came to forge my alliance. I have been lost to the very innocent. Turn anger into power. Huh. God sink it! My limitless wrath makes me the strongest being, and here I come! It was like this, right? It was like this. Retribution! Yeah. Tuh. Here I come!
Alright, the instant transmission behind him is pretty OP.
Taste my blade!
I should use that more.
Magnificent. The body of a Saiyan is the ultimate in divine blessing. Retribution!
And I forgot I could charge up.
Die! Maybe I am a sinner, but I don't care. I'll do whatever it takes to save this planet. It was like this.
And that's a good way to not let him recover.
I didn't think you were capable of reaching this level of power. You fool! But it does make for the perfect dessert. Watch out! Here I come!
Get him. Oh, I missed.
It was like this. Retribution!
Oh, I guess we did enough damage to
I'll hold
survive.
them off and give them everything I've got. But in case I fail, you need to find a way to defeat them.
Yeah, once I started using the instant transmission, that really helped. Goku Black and Zamasu proceed to overwhelm Goku and Vegeta with their strength. But Trunks gives the heroes a window to flee back into the world of the past. Goku Black and Zamasu fail to catch Trunks and take a brief respite, only to be attacked by the mortal survivors of this world. At that moment, though, Goku Black and Zamasu sense something.
Goku and the others are back, as expected.
So, the curtain rises, and our Act 3 begins.
Zamasu and Goku Black destroy the time machine to prevent Goku and the others from returning to their world, driving our heroes further into a corner.
Our Master Goesu and the other Kais were foolish enough to believe mortals could be entrusted with intellect. As a result, you malefactors have developed time travel, a privilege only meant for the Kais. This machine is the quintessential reason why your kind must be eliminated.
Well, it appears they're not listening to you.
No matter. I'm so intoxicated by myself, I don't care if I have an audience.
One of the many benefits of being a god.
Fine. What's done is done. I'd rather win with our fist than some magic trick anyway.
I was just thinking the same thing.
Alright, we're starting off against Vegeta.
Gods, as is their energy. But you arrogant Saiyans act as if you created this strength all on your own.
Alright, so I need to watch the little blue bar thing under my stamina or key. And when it gets to 2, I can instant transmit right behind him. Like that, and then I can get on the offensive.
Now I figured it out.
Gives him no
The
time.
reason for the runaway growth in your power level compared to my own. It's anger, isn't it? Watching us hurt your son made you angry.
Oh, he's learning how to turn Super Saiyan.
So that's how Saiyan strength works.
Or we are learning.
Turning your raw emotions into power. Only a pathetic mortal like yourself could thrive on a tactic that unrefined. Which explains why it took me so long to realize it. And I, too, shall use my anger. Anger toward the mortals who defile the universe. Anger toward the other gods.
Alright, got him with a good hit there.
And most importantly, the white, hot rage I now feel toward myself for letting you get the upper hand on me in our battle. This was just the start. To champion my divine rage into power, I have forged a new instrument with which to destroy you. This side will carve a reminder into your mortal flesh of the strength of my divine wrath.
Oh, we got out of the way.
It was like this, right? You fool! What?
Oh, he's not gonna let us hit that finishing.
Here I come! Taste my blade!
Oh, we somehow got him on the backswing there.
Magnificent. The body of a Saiyan is the ultimate and divine blessing. Enjoy your retribution!
Oh, I thought we got him. That time we did.
Vegeta!
Ah, it's Goku though.
My turn now! What's the matter, mortals? Relax. Don't be afraid. I thought you Saiyans loved fighting the strongest. Your retribution!
Alright, he blocked most of that.
Your retribution!
Alright, he flew into that one though.
Turn anger into power.
See if we can hit him with this. We do.
My limitless wrath makes me the strongest being in the universe.
Alright, so it's not gonna let me.
My counterpart's energy just vanished, and then just as suddenly it reappeared. And now it feels much weaker for some reason, like he's barely present. He must have run into some trouble completing his part of our gambit.
Alright, we survived. Sensing something strange happening to Zamasu, Goku Black abandons his fight and teleports to Zamasu's side using instant transmission. Zamasu is drenched in sweat. Then Zamasu speaks, warning Black how dangerous it is to treat mortals as mere insects.
How did you disgrace yourself against those mortals? We were barely separated. What went wrong?
It seems many of our assumptions about mortals were badly mistaken. They are much more than just insignificant worms. If we're not careful, our dream of utopia is going to be ruined before it's even begun.
Very well. No more games or half measures. Because these insolent mortals continue to defy and profane us, we will reveal to them the ultimate power of the gods.
It's time to show them divine perfection made whole.
You pathetic, lowly mortals.
Kneel before our radiance!
Is this where they do the fusion thing? Yeah.
This is your move.
Show your reverence and bow down before our splendor. Worship me. Give praise unto me. Me the beautiful, the sublime. Me the invincible, the almighty and divine. All hail Somerset. I can feel it. Two glorious and unparalleled powers dissolving into one within me.
So he's even stronger now. That's just what we need.
Power coursing through me is exceptional. Glorious, absolute. Stare in awe. I am justice incarnate.
Alright, now we get to fight as Yuzamasu?
Keep Bulma safe.
You insolent, minuscule saints. Bear witness as I show you the power of my divine light. Hearken unto me. I am the brightly glowing sun in the sky.
Oh yeah, we're very
which
strong now. All our hits
illuminates
are doing.
this world. And all shall know that my brilliance is justice. I, the god Zamasu, am the universal wisdom, the universal law, and yes, the universal power. And all those whom my light shines upon shall be obliterated. At long
Blades
last,
of
on this
Judgment.
glorious day, Project Zero Mortals will culminate with the eradication of all life on this earth. Then, Utopia will rise from the ashes.
What the hell is he talking about?
Don't get ahead of yourself, Zamasu. First, you have to beat me.
Low. Still denying the inevitable. Perhaps a further demonstration of my power will help you face the truth. Now, to rend the land, cleanse it of all that is impure. So begins the Jubilee, heralding the arrival of a divine.
Alright, we're gonna unlock our
new
ult here.
world. This is the definition.
Oh, we like
of justice.
glided there. It didn't
Power,
quite hit.
Wisdom, flame, light, return with vengeance to consecrate anew this defiled planet. Now the unclean world, stained with the violent plague of mortalkind, is remade, born of divinity by divinity. Heavens,
I was not even facing him.
Like I said before, you're going to have to go through me first.
You creeds refuse to acknowledge your limits. Well, perhaps it will only sink in once my power tears you both to pieces.
Alright, we moved out of the way of
Oh,
that.
shut up! You should know by now, Saiyans don't do limits.
Alright, Goku's in.
Zamasu! Get ready, because I'm knocking your lights out for good!
You simple mind.
Alright, we hit him with the ult.
Saiyan, it is the light of the mortals that will soon be extinguished. It's over.
Face my divine wrath! Now witness the Take this! Face my divine wrath! Now witness the wrath of the gods!
Alright, we didn't defeat him, but we made it through.
Blasphemous fool! You continue to defy a god!
As the vicious fight carries on, Fuse Zamasu's body begins to change. With half of his body belonging to Goku Black, he is susceptible to the effects of Black's mortal form.
Light of divine justice, strike at me now! A cowering god who appeases evil can never prevail!
Filled with a searing hatred for his own imperfection, Zamasu flagellates himself as a punishment.
Who are you?
Then a new foe appears before Zamasu.
Get ready for this.
It's Vegito. They fused.
You two doubled up, so we did the same. You know, just to play fair. We're a merged fighter, a combination of Vegeta and Kakarot. Vegito! And here's something new. Vegito Blue! Yeah!
You may be more powerful, but you're still not a god! You pathetic mortals always try to emulate the divine. Now why is that? Is it because we gods are so wondrous? Are you coveting our undeniable beauty? It's so tragic. You're doomed to fail. Acts of gods are beautiful because we are inherently pure, while mortal endeavors will inevitably become wicked, corrupted, and marred by sin.
Sorry, but if you want me bowed at your feet, you'll have to do it by force!
I don't need your prostrations, mortal. I just need you dead.
Alright, now we get to fight. I missed those. Fight Vegito.
Take this!
I couldn't move.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you, for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course you will. Such was my desire. But you've gained divine power. You're stronger than most demons. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. By taking
Am I actually supposed to win this fight, or am I just supposed to last for a certain amount of time? Because he's destroying us. And he has so much health. Well, it says retry. So either we had to last to a specific time, or we actually have to beat him.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you, for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
That Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course you will. Such was my desire.
I can't win those.
If you gain divine power, you're stronger than most demons. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. By taking Goku's flesh, I have assumed both
Yeah, they were supposed to just get his health down to a specific amount. Actually, I can check it right here. Battle details. Objective, take a final hope slash.
Of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
This is the end for you! Final? Kamehameha! Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I am this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must expunge a pure and perfect multiverse.
Going for it again. Doing the alt cheese.
The purification of the world is but another of a
Oh, he blocked it.
All obstacles must be removed.
Oh, he defeated him.
Damn. Not even fusing was enough to beat this guy?
Man imitating the gods is a transgression in and of itself. A disgusting creature such as yourself has no hope of defeating me!
And with that, Zamasu extinguished Vegito's light. Without Goku and Vegeta, Trunks did not stand a chance.
All those who dared resist were destroyed.
Alright, so this is an alternate ending.
On the way, ruled by a divine being who shines his light upon a grateful, empty cosmos.
So I guess me beating them was the alternate ending. I was probably supposed to let the fight last until they did that final hope slash thing. Having brought his loathed Saiyans to heal, there's no one left. Overcome with joy, he sets the Zero Immortal plan into motion and wipes all traces of immortals from every corner of every universe. Yeah, that was the alternate ending. Wait, what? Yeah, so there's more to this path of the alternate. But this one we're supposed to just take... Let's see if we can't just do it. I've been trying to get all the real stories done, and then maybe I'll go back and do some of the alternate stuff. Alright, let's try this again. We'll skip to the fight with Vegito again. Alright, so we just gotta... So we just gotta last long enough for that final hope slash, I guess. Alright, so I'm not gonna go too crazy.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Alright, but I gotta make sure I don't get taken out too quickly either.
Of course you will. Such was my desire. You gained divine power. You're stronger than most demons. Saiyans are are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. By taking Goku's flesh into my being, I have assumed both sin, mortal kind, and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see,
Alright, we'll raise our defense again.
this good of the cosmos. For creation,
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must be expunged. A pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Zamasu's hand!
Alright, we're going for a strike. I'm so low.
What?
Alright, that didn't work out. Alright. Try it again.
Unnatural.
Okay, we won that time.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
So weak. Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course. Such was my desire. That you've gained divine power.
Okay.
You're stronger than most deities now. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the Kais. By taking Goku's flesh into my being, I have assumed both
Oh, he got us with a big hit.
kind and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must expunge a pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Zamasu's hand!
Take this! Like that?
Yeah, that's where we die. I was hoping we could evade him long enough. Because we learned last time too, you can't just turn down the difficulty or anything like that. Just try to beat objectives because they don't count.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Goku's body will always be part of me.
Yeah, taking all this damage isn't great.
Such was my desire. You, Saiyan, you've gained divine power. You're stronger than most deities now. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. By taking Goku's flesh into my being, I have assumed both the sin, mortal kind, and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. It must expunge a pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Samasu's hand! Cannot be!
Oh, we're about to die again. Hey Sean, how's it going? You never knew that I like Dragon Ball Z? You never took me for a Dragon Ball Z fan? Yeah, I like Dragon Ball Z. I didn't start watching it until like 5 years ago, but yeah, I enjoy it. How are you doing, Sean? Alright, try it again. You gotta take it out like Naruto? Actually, no. I've tried to watch some Naruto, but wasn't really my thing. Not a big Naruto or One Piece fan. Dragon Ball's not my favorite. I'm kind of in the middle with it. My Hero Academia is my favorite anime. Then I like Death Note a lot. Demon Slayer and Solo Leveling. Alright, we had to hit him back a little bit. He was going crazy on us.
Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure.
He still is going crazy on us. Alright, we didn't take that hit, which was good for us.
I have assumed both sin, mortal crime, and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos, for creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this
Can't get hit by that, and I got hit.
You must sponge.
Yeah, this one's harder than the actual defeating him. Because this mission, I have to actually... I can't defeat him. I have to just stay alive for an undeterminate amount of time. But I can't take him out or it will not work. So I have to just leave him alive and try to last as long as I can.
You've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
You think that's who I am? That Goku's body will always be part of me?
Move, move,
Of
move.
course.
Nope.
Such was my desire. But you've gained divine power. You're stronger than most deities now. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of
Yeah, I'm
the
down to one health
failure
bar again.
Take this!
Okay. Now he's just spamming that.
I have assumed both sin, mortal crime, and this cannot be.
How dare you! Take this!
Yeah, right from the start you hit this move. That's crazy. They haven't even started the dialogue yet. I think that's the determining factor for
All obstacles must be removed.
when they do their thing. And I'm supposed to wait for.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
You think that's a revelation? That Goku's body...
Alright, we dodged it that time.
Of course, such was my desire. All obstacles must be removed. You say that you've gained divine power. You're stronger than most.
Kind of just trying to
Saiyans
avoid
are the
him.
ultimate symbol of the failure of the gods. Goku left my being. I have assumed both sin, mortal kind, and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos, for creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortal, you
Okay,
must
run.
expunge a pure and perfect multiverse made
I was
clean
behind him.
by Zamasu's hand! This cannot be!
Playtime is over. Over here! This is the end for you! Final Kamehameha!
Is that what I needed to take? No, because it says retry. So he still didn't do his thing.
How do you like this?
Unnatural. All obstacles must be removed.
Shall I get serious? The exterminator! You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
You think that's a revelation? That Goku's body will always be part of me? Of course you will.
Alright, going for this again.
Such was my desire.
And I couldn't block it.
You're stronger than most deities. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the gods. Goku left my being. I have assumed both sin, mortal kind, and the failure of divinity, so they may never.
How does he hit me when I'm behind him?
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos, for creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must be expunged. A pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Zamasu's hand! All obstacles must be removed. All obstacles must be removed. Oh no!
I have like no health left.
Over here!
And he just hits. Let me look this up. Make sure I'm doing this right because this is crazy. Why isn't he doing it? What's this one called? Pause, please. Take a final hope slash. How do you do that? Because they won't. Is it a move? Because they're not doing it. Oh, Trunks has to appear. Alright, so let's try to do as much damage as possible.
Unnatural outcome. All obstacles must be removed.
Then I need Trunks to hit me.
All obstacles must be removed. Oh no!
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course it will. Such was my desire. You say that you've gained divine power. You're strong, most dear. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. Human power has failed before, as it will now. The purification of the world is but another of a god's duties. By taking Goku's flesh into my being, I have assumed both the sins of mortal kind and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am.
Well, and I lose still, because Trunks just never shows up.
Shall sanctify this blighted world. Unnatural outcome.
World-defiling scum!
All obstacles must be removed. You cannot keep up with me.
What do you think? You like that? You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course it will. Such was my desire. If you gain divine power, you're strong, most dear. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind.
Final Kamehameha!
I blocked most of that.
Flesh my being. I have assumed both the sins of mortal kind and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
No, I'm dead.
I am. Proudly so.
Well, maybe because it's the main mission, I can lower the difficulty or something. But Trunks just doesn't show up.
Come on, let's finish this. Take this. You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course. Such was my desire. But you gained divine power. You're strong in those deities now. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. By taking Goku's flesh upon me, I have assumed both the sins of mortal kind and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must expand. A pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Zamasu's hand!
Final?
All obstacles must be removed.
Alright, we canceled out his animation, it seems like. That's good.
All obstacles must be.
Yeah, anytime you want to show up, Trunks, and try to hit me.
Take this!
I am about to die again.
Here I go! Take this! Zamasu!
Oh, there he is.
Back for more Trunks! Yes, again!
Was that the right move? It wasn't. Nice.
Unnatural.
Take this! You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Yeah, you gotta last for so long here.
Of course, such was my desire. You say that you gained divine power. You're strong in most deities now. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the kind. Goku's flesh. I have assumed both sin or crime and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Final? Kamehameha! Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you serious?
Alright, if I lose this one, I'm gonna try lowering the difficulty and
I
seeing.
am, and proudly so.
That will help.
My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must expunge a pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Zamasu!
Which I just lost. Okay. So lower the difficulty. It'll prevent you from completing the alternate objective, but it's not the alternate, it's the main objective that I'm struggling with.
Come on, let's finish this! You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you, for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
That Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course it will. Such was my desire. That you gave divine power. You're strong, most dear. Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of the ties. By taking flesh and bleed, I have assumed both the sin of mankind and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos. For creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortals, you must.
Alright. Anytime Trunks wants to come.
Perfect multiverse made clean by Zamasu's hand. All obstacles must be removed.
Zamasu!
Okay, Trunks is here.
Back for more Trunks? Yes, again!
May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals! May my strength be a shield.
Okay, that's not the move I want him to do.
Mortals! May my strength be
No,
a
not.
shield
Stop doing that.
all of us mortals! May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals!
The exterminator!
The final hope thing.
We fight! Here we go, everyone!
Okay, I think it's this. Oh, I moved. Yeah, charge up.
May my strength be a shield
No, don't do that.
for all of us mortals! We fight! May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals!
Hit me with the
May
slash.
my strength be a shield for all of us mortals!
Okay, I'm gonna die. Why is this one so tough?
All obstacles must
I
be
think I said if I get him under. Oh, two bars are more likely to switch, but he never switched when
Let's finish this!
I did this the first time around.
You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
That Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course, such was my desire.
Alright, even on easy mode now, he's going crazy.
Saiyans are the ultimate symbol of the failure of his eyes. By taking Goku's flesh,
Anytime you want to stop attacking.
and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
Not with me. You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos, for creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortal, you must expunge a pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Yamasu's hand!
I'm actually gonna lose on easy mode now.
Zamasu!
Oh, I heard Trunks.
For more Trunks? Yes, again!
Everyone, here we go, everyone!
Okay, I'm not gonna move. Let him hit me.
What?
Was that right? We might not be able to beat this one.
Take this! You see, now that you've merged, you've taken in something that's always going to be a part of you for as long as you live. Goku's mortal and destructible body.
Goku's body will always be part of me. Of course, such was my desire. You are mortal Saiyans. If you've gained divine power, you're strong, most dear. Saiyans are the ultimate
Hit
symbol
through my ultimate.
of failure of the kind. Taking Goku's flesh into my being, I have assumed those sins of mortal kind and the failure of divinity, so they may never be repeated.
Got an answer for everything, huh?
You see, I do this for the good of the cosmos, for creation.
Are you seriously crying?
I am, and proudly so. My tears shall sanctify this blighted world. Mortal, you must expunge a pure and perfect multiverse made clean by Yamasu's hand!
You like that?
This cannot be!
What?
Switch out.
Zamasu!
Alright.
Back for more Trunks? Yes, again!
May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals!
May my strength be a shield for all of us mortals!
The exterminated! World-defiling scum!
Don't you see?
I am everlasting!
How will you escape my justice? You rotten past, begging for help from the rest of your pathetic mortal herd? Or this time will you try the future? How will you compensate for your weakness now?
Compared to gods, of course we're weak. But you can never make me ashamed of that.
The exterminated!
Because when mortals do join forces, that's when we can do anything. Because believing in our fellow man and helping each other to survive, that's what redeems
I might have hit him
us.
too hard.
That's what makes us who we are. Makes us worthy. That's what gives us our real power!
Dare strike God and retaliate against justice!
I don't give a damn about you or your so-called justice! Here we go, everyone! I can feel it. Keep it coming, guys. Share your power with me.
Okay, I think this was right.
But how? It can't be!
Alright, we did it. Losing was harder than it was to win the first time. Alright, Zamasu's body begins to crumble after being hit by Trunks' full power attack. Zamasu thinks to himself that a god such as himself cannot disappear from the world in such a way. And it is this thought that drives him to become the universe itself. Abandoning his divine form, he attempts to become justice and order itself. Even so, that ambition is swept away by Zeno, whom Goku had summoned.
All of existence, go away!
In the face of Zeno's power, even a god like Zamasu has no chance but to accept his own extinction. There we go. That was a tough one. Yeah, trying to last long enough to get Trunks to hit us was pretty tough. Alright. One more. Now we just got Jiren. We got Goku Black Saga, Future Trunks Arc, Photo Collection, and 100,000 Zenny. Yeah, it was much easier to get the defeat the enemies thing than it was to be on the path where it doesn't even really say. Change difficulty back up to default. Then we'll go back here and we'll do Jiren.
What lies beyond strength itself?
The Tournament of Power begins with the fates of numerous universes on the line. Universe 11's Jiren stands silently as furious combat unfolds around him. Suddenly, Kale from Universe 6 loses control and goes on a rampage. Lost to her rage, Kale causes a warrior from Universe 11 to drop out. Seeing the situation, Jiren finally joins the fray.
Such power from her war cry alone. Jiren!
Wait and see. Take care of her now. My work is never done. We'll take care of her now. Even though I don't fully remember what he did in the anime.
It's over.
Yo! Jiren, it's time to fight!
Goku wants to fight. The time has come for Jiren and Goku to fight, but the moment those two meet in battle,
Justice Flash!
Toppo, another member of Jiren's Team Universe 11, jumps between them. With Toppo's intervention, Jiren abandons the battle without fighting Goku. The Tournament of Power continues with Jiren watching from the sidelines to conserve his stamina.
Jiren, can you hear me? You no longer need to conserve your power. I want you to crush that Goku from the 7th.
On the orders of Belmod, Universe 11's God of Destruction, Jiren sets out to crush Goku.
My ally, do what you feel is required. Do whatever fulfills your desires. Fight so that you may claim the Super Dragon Balls.
So, you finally decided to fight me after all this time.
Oh, I gotta hold it. I was spamming. Alright.
Forward! Justice trumps evil.
Hey, I'm starting to do my meditation here.
Forward!
Let's do this again.
Justice trumps.
Oh, he bounced back there. Alright, that would have been a big hit if it hit.
Forward!
We're low on health.
Forward!
Oh, he hit us from behind. Alright, try again.
My ally, do what you feel is required. Do whatever fulfills your desires. Fight so that you may claim the Super Dragon Ball.
So, you finally decided to fight me after all this time.
Threw the rocks right into him.
Justice trumps evil.
We had that Naruto run going on, speaking of Naruto earlier.
Forward! Justice trumps evil.
I'm stuck.
Forward! Justice trumps evil.
He powered down.
Full appreciation of your strength now. And that's convinced me to use something I've been
Oh
holding
no, he's
back.
Ultra Instinct.
Everybody, please, lend me your energy. I'm gonna need a lot more time to gather enough energy.
I'll wait. Take however much time you require. If this is your special move, then I want it done right.
Jiren! Once you're out, I hope you don't regret giving me the time to finish this. This is what it looks like when the 7th universe unites! This is our spirit bomb!
And pushes it back with one hand.
Seriously?
Jiren not only takes the hit from the spirit bomb, but turns it back towards Goku. All seems lost until Goku unexpectedly awakens it to a new power. Now he's got, like, mastered Ultra Instinct.
The natural outcome. Goku endures.
Or no, this
What has he done?
this is the unmastered version.
Forward!
What the? How can this be happening?
Autonomous Ultra Instinct.
All the others are surprised too. It must be something super spectacular.
Well, at this point it would be premature for me to verify it as true. However, it is certainly a development that
I
demands
dodged
attention.
into it.
Forward!
I couldn't. I was hoping I could hit him out of it. Oh yeah, I can't even hit him. Or barely.
Forward!
Alright, going for Jiren's finisher.
You are done! Evil be gone!
I'm gonna go for it again. And we got it.
You are done! Evil be gone!
Alright, he's not done yet though. He's got a little bit of help. There we go.
Well, Saiyan, you're a truly fascinating creature. However, your passion is expended. You have nothing more to offer.
During the fight with Jiren, Goku awakens a new power, and yet the Pride Trooper's abilities eclipse even this form. Just then, a shadow makes its way towards Jiren.
The infamous assassin of the 6th universe. Just why are you here?
To do my job.
Tell me, assassin, do you really think you can stop me?
Like I said, that's my job.
We're going against Hit from the 6th universe.
Worthless! Forward!
Where'd he go?
So these are the attacks Goku was up against. Now I face them too. I
Oh,
must
he
say,
managed to get away.
they are intense.
Wide open.
Forward! How many times must you fail?
Guess we weren't as wide open as he said.
And how many times must I tell you I will do my job until the end?
Try to keep up.
Try to keep up. Forward!
So I'm not exactly sure what Jiren's meditation actually does. It doesn't show any buffs or anything. We don't unlock
interfere with Jiren.
He.
Leave him to me. But while he's contained, there's much more you three can do. So move. We must save the sixth universe.
Heat break. Ah, but his overpowered ours. Somehow, because this is only a regular move.
Try to keep up. Try to keep up. Forward!
Alright, that should be the end of hit.
Justice. Do you know what the pride of an assassin is good for? Nothing.
Having fought off even the Universe 6 assassin hit, Jiren leaves things to Toppo and Dispo while he begins to meditate. As the Tournament of Power nears its end, Goku defeats another tough enemy using his newly awakened Ultra Instinct. Meanwhile, Toppo and Dispo are taken down by Universe 7's other fighters, which leaves Jiren as the last warrior standing from Universe 11. Jiren brushes aside attack after attack from our heroes with ease until Android 17 stands before him. Belmod asks Android 17 what he would wish for. He replies that he would take his family on a cruise. Then Android 17 poses the same question to Jiren.
How about you, Jiren? What would you choose? It seems to me you just want to be known as the strongest. Or is there more?
I too have a wish to make of the dragon.
Those words trigger a memory for Belmod.
Perhaps it's time that all of you know the true reason behind Jiren's obsession with strength.
Belmod tells of how Jiren's parents, mentor, and comrades were all killed by a villain. Too weak to face his foe and betrayed by the friends he trusted, Jiren came this far believing the weak must submit to the strong.
And Jiren was left all alone. He suffered through untold grief when those he trusted walked away, betraying their principles for the easier path. As he saw it, there was only one great truth. Might makes right. And strength determines all. Only victories ensure allegiance. Subdue, and others will follow. Having feelings just got in the way. I'm enamored by his singular resolve. This colossal strength, built on a bedrock of suffering and desolation.
Trouble trusting people? Because it looks like your teammates have been trusting you, but you've just been using them to get what you want.
Shut up! You don't know nothing about Jiren.
Let me guess. You think if you win, everything can go back to the way it was. You'll have the dragon undo what happened.
I want strength. Strength is absolute. Power forgives everything, even the past.
After this, Goku and Vegeta are driven into a corner, only to be saved by Android 17 sacrificing himself to erect a barrier. Vegeta, having been saved from falling off the ring, wields the rest of his stamina and strength to challenge Jiren to a final bout.
You've already seen you can't compete with my strength, no matter how many of you weaklings team up.
Your confidence is pissing me off.
Oh, we have a fight against a weakened Vegeta.
I'm more than a match for you like this. Forward! Forward!
Justice trumps evil. This is pointless. You should exit the ring.
Shut your mouth!
If that's how you want it, then fine. I'm done playing these games.
Oh, we missed with our ultimate though.
Forward!
Justice trumps evil.
Forward!
Your battle is already over, Saiyan. You know it's futile, and yet something pushes you to keep going. What could it be?
Good question. But even if I told you, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't know what it means to fight for others.
I was actually
with all
getting a
your
little
heart and
offense in.
soul.
But not for long. Oh, he went sliding across the
As
map.
your foe, I acknowledge the power of your pride. But it's over.
Even if I'm not the one who does it. Even if I'm not the one who delivers the final blow. As long as the universe wins, it's fine by me.
More Zinni and player XP. Vegeta drops out, leaving Goku, the final fighter from Universe 7, left in the arena.
So he entrusted his energy to you. More foolishness dressed as valor. Trust provides nothing but a path to the grave.
I'm standing here because Vegeta and the rest of my team trusted I could find a way to pull this off. I'll win because I refuse to let them down. I won't fail.
Once again, Goku stands in Jiren's way. Little time remains in the Tournament of Power. Alright, going from fighting a really weak Vegeta to fighting a Ultra Instinct Goku definitely feels... You could feel the difference.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super, super amazing!
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Alright, got a direct
Are you
hit.
suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this Tournament of Power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you waiting for? End this! Knock Goku out of this tournament, now!
Forward!
Alright, got a hit on him.
Justice trumps evil.
For another good hit. Oh, he got right up. Alright, let's go in for our finisher. Oh, he blocked it. Oh, he's going for his. And we did not block his. This might be bad.
Over there.
Oh, he's going for something else. He missed.
Forward.
And we missed. Oh man, we lost. That was close though. Try it again.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights, during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super amazing.
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called
build
it
up some
incomplete,
key here.
which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Might have to go with the
That he can master Ultra Instinct
spamming
in the
abilities
time that
move
he has
here.
left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Oh, he's going for this.
What are
Alright, I blocked most of it.
In this! Knock Goku out of this tournament now! Here it comes!
Alright, didn't get the key pressure in time.
Forward.
He was behind me. I messed that up.
Forward.
And I flew right into that.
Forward.
Yeah, this one's gonna be close again.
Justice trumps evil. Forward. Justice trumps
I got a second health bar.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
Now he became Mastered Ultra Instinct Goku.
The real fight starts now.
Real fight? I have no health.
So it shall, Goku.
I don't care if it's true Ultra Instinct. It won't matter.
Oh, this fight might be tougher than I expected.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the
I
way
wasn't
the
expecting
Saiyan
him to use
fights,
both forms.
during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super amazing.
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him
Oh,
so
this time
far.
he's going
Without an
crazy
offense
on
to
us.
match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you
Oh, he's gonna
suggesting
block that.
he can
Wow.
master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you
I haven't like taken out any of his health yet.
Knock Goku out of this tournament now!
Yeah, and that defeats us. Well, he went crazy that time around.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights, during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super amazing.
So he knows how to block.
He's spamming moves here. It's not gonna let me charge this up.
So far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With
Oh,
his
and then he
incomplete
blocked it.
Ultra instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes.
Alright, I finally got my ultimate on him, but he's already taken out so much of our health.
Knock Goku out of this tournament now!
Forward!
Alright, we were able to block that charge. And then he killed us.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights, during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super amazing.
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Okay, hopefully we can hit with this.
Are you suggesting that
He
he
moved.
can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you waiting for? End this! Knock Goku out of this tournament now!
Justice trumps.
Actually, I should be able to check too. Reduce Goku's health is the objective. Okay.
Let's begin.
Okay, that was good.
You are done for. Evil may go. Forward.
Now he moved. I can't have you take it up the last of my health here. I need it for your last phase. Oh, I might not even beat him. I thought I... What the heck? He just drained my power out of nowhere.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights, during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super, super amazing!
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span,
This takes
we say
so
the
much of
warriors
my...
have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you waiting for? End this!
Him to stop hitting me, really.
Goku out of this tournament now!
Forward!
I thought I had my ultimate already. I think it's too late though, he's already taken too much of my health.
Forward! Forward!
I wish I didn't combine the two Ultra Instincts into one fight.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights, during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super, super amazing!
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren,
I thought I blocked that.
waiting for? In this! Knock Goku out of this tournament now!
Forward! Justice trumps.
Oh man, his immediate follow-ups.
Forward! Justice trumps evil.
Did his health bar not hit 0? Alright, I might give it one more try on normal and then I'll probably just lower the difficulty.
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights, during their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super, super amazing.
So he knows how to block. Who cares? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his
At least I feel better after
instinct,
reading last night that apparently the developers like
the inevitable.
You called it incomplete.
really went crazy on the story mode AI.
Don't tell me
Because
you're stupid enough to ignore the
people that
obvious
play this game a lot have said that the regular AI is nowhere near this crazy.
In the time that he has left, please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
Yeah, we're going to lower the difficulty.
That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time.
So normal difficulty is more like hard and
Jiren,
easy is more like normal.
In this, knock Goku out of this tournament now.
Alright, let's lower it. Yeah, I'm fine lowering it.
Yay! Autonomous! Yay! Ultra Instinct!
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the
This
Saiyan
is even
fights,
normal and he's
during
still...
their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super, super amazing.
So he knows how to block.
Especially with the fact that there's two fights to
Will
this.
only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
you called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time.
And I messed with my
You've
ult.
seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you waiting for? In this! Knock Goku out of this tournament now!
Even when you get hits on him, he just bounces right back. It's like, get his Goku, but still, it's crazy.
Forward! Justice trumps.
Hey, Danny Henderson, how's it going? Alright, now he's going into Mastered Ultra Instinct.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
Alright, is the objective still the same? Lower, reduces health, yeah.
Alright, the real fight starts now.
So it shall, Goku.
I don't care if it's true Ultra Instinct. It won't matter. Jiren will never lose. He can't lose.
Now, let's begin.
I might have to try to spam ultimate.
It's not possible. I cannot lose. I won't accept defeat. Might makes right, and might alone. Without strength, we have nothing. If I don't win, then all my effort,
Oh, yeah, he's
all
already
the
coming
struggle
back.
to achieve, all of it will have been pointless. I'll lose everything, just like I did before. And I absolutely refuse to go through that again!
I don't want to be right on him. I messed that up. Oh, we're doing our transformation.
Kakarot backed him into a corner. It seems the prospect of him losing made him relive all the trauma from his past.
Goku had the edge, damn it.
Tell me how. How you stand up no matter how many times you fall. Answer me, Goku!
Because Vegeta and 17 and all the others gave everything they had, so I can keep going.
Alright,
If I
Jiren.
do quit, I betray
Gotta
that trust.
get out of
I
there.
refuse to let all of them down.
It's useless! Your ideals mean nothing in the face of my power!
No, I lose this. No, don't retry on normal. Why would that be the first option when you're... If you lose on easy and it says retry on normal, why would that be the first option?
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights. During their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super amazing.
So he knows how to block. Who can? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory. With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, all he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it yet. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has
Oh yeah,
left?
he's already back on me.
You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you waiting for? In this! Knock Goku out of this
What the heck?
tournament now!
Yeah, I don't know why it would make me do the harder difficulty again. That was kind of crazy. But
Jiren has been watching. He has studied Goku's power and the way the Saiyan fights. During their own battles and as a spectator while Goku fought Kefla.
Goku may be super amazing, but Jiren is super
not being able to block that move is
So
crazy
he knows
too.
how to block.
I was holding
Who
RB.
can? A strong defense will only get him so far. Without an offense to match, he has no chance of victory.
Forward!
With his incomplete Ultra Instinct, All he's doing is delaying the inevitable.
You called it incomplete, which implies he hasn't fully mastered it. Don't tell me you're stupid enough to ignore the obvious implications of that.
Are you suggesting that he can master Ultra Instinct in the time that he has left? Please. You're a fool. That's impossible.
48 minutes. That's all we were given for this tournament of power. Yet in that brief time span, we Saiyan warriors have shattered our limits, time after time. You've seen it with your own eyes, Destroyer.
Jiren, what are you waiting for? End this! Knock Goku out of this tournament now!
Okay, that was a good hit. Not quite enough to finish him though. Alright, don't. There we go.
Something beyond my strength's limit.
All right, Jiren. The real fight starts now.
So it shall, Goku.
I don't care if it's true Ultra Instinct. It won't matter. Jiren will never lose. He can't lose.
Give me everything!
Okay, I got him. What will that hit?
You are done! It's not possible! I cannot lose! I won't accept defeat! Might makes right, and might alone! Without strength, we have nothing! If I don't win, then all my effort, all I've struggled to achieve, all of it will have been pointless! I'll lose everything.
Alright, another
like
big
I did
hit.
Before, and I absolutely refuse to go through that again! This is everything!
Alright, we transform.
Kakarot backed him into a corner. It seems the prospect of him losing made him relive all the trauma from his past.
Goku at the edge, damn it!
Oh, we missed.
How you stand up no matter how many times you fall! Answer me, Goku!
Because Vegeta and 17 and all the others gave everything they had, so I could keep going. If I do quit, I betray that trust, and I refuse to let all of them down.
It's useless! Your ideals mean nothing in the face of my power!
You say they don't mean anything.
Alright.
I'll show you that they do! This is...
Oh, I hit it back. Did we do it?
As incredible as you are, now you have to admit what I've been saying is true, right? You understand, don't you?
Alright, on to the next. Jiren and Goku, their limit-breaking battle continues. I missed what that other one said. But then Goku collapses right before Jiren's eyes as if he had finally reached the limits of his new power.
You are a true warrior, Goku. There can be no doubt. I regret that our spirited battle must have such an inglorious end. What a shame. But though you shall soon vanish from existence, know that you shall live forever in my memory. Farewell.
Then, just when Jiren is about to toss Goku out of the arena...
Goku's looking pretty useless now. We're gonna have to handle this ourselves.
Yes, obviously.
Frieza and Android 17, who had been lying in wait, step out to face Jiren.
That hard outer shell of strength has been cracked, and now you're quite fragile. It's as though I can hear the screaming in your tortured and wounded soul. I think you're terrified of being weak and helpless once again.
A wounded Jiren suffers the pair's onslaught, and the battle takes a sudden turn.
This time you'll get more than just a scratch.
I've learned your tricks.
Wanna bet?
After a relentless assault from Frieza and Android 17, Jiren is finally brought down.
Well, Jiren, you did your best. I know you did.
What are you doing, Jiren? Kneeling down at your enemy's feet? Is this honestly the way you want your fight to end? Get up! Come on! Why would you spend all those years honing your strength, rejecting everything and everyone else, just to surrender? Keep fighting to the end!
Oh, please, I really am going to retch.
That's enough!
Frieza, get out of there!
Alright, powered up Jiren versus Golden Frieza.
This will end it.
You're in my way.
Alright, we block that mostly.
This will end it.
You're in my way.
I have so much health.
You're in my way.
Will not stand in my way! Strength is justice. Farewell.
Now it's Android 17. I thought it was the other. I kept thinking it's the other way around, that he's Android 18 and the other one's 17, but no.
This will end it.
Alright, big hit. Oh, my health's barely going down too, even when I get hit. Alright, we blocked that.
Sorry about that, you guys.
Alright, it's Goku now.
Didn't mean to leave you like that, but I got this.
So, Goku, once again you have returned, and once again you will fall.
Jiren's focusing an incredible amount of energy now. Damn it, he did it! Finally out of his own head!
Give me everything!
Go for another finish.
Will not stand in my way! Strength is
Oh, we did get him. I keep thinking we missed.
Jiren is truly amazing. He's gotten this strong all on his own. We still may not be enough for him, even with all three of us teaming up.
You do remember your promise, don't you, Goku?
I feel like that might have been the alternate ending that I just did. I feel like the regular ending, I gotta let Frieza finish talking. Can I check that? No, I can't after it's done.
I need you to throw me,
Or maybe not. Goku and Frieza working together.
One alley-oop coming up.
Check that button. Frieza's got Jiren. Jiren gives his all trying to hold back Goku, Frieza, and Android 17's onslaught of attacks.
This must be the secret of the seventh universe. The power of trust.
The trust that Universe 7 shares proves to be too strong, and he is kicked out of the arena. Goku and Frieza's combined attacks send Jiren flying from the arena, resulting in Universe 11's expulsion from the tournament.
Contestant Jiren is eliminated. The 11th has been defeated. They will now be expunged.
As Jiren begins to vanish, someone speaks to him.
Jiren, we thank you.
You thank me? I ignored you during this whole tournament. My ambitions were my only goal.
Still, Jiren's Universe 11 comrades thank him for giving the fight his all till the very end.
I know we just barely finished the battle of our lives, but I'm already hungry for the next fight. Maybe you don't want to hear this. I hope to see you again, Jiren.
Goku's words are the last Jiren hears before he vanishes. But soon after, all the universes are restored using the Super Dragon Balls, reviving Jiren and his other Universe 11 comrades as well. Jiren speaks with Toppo before swearing an oath.
Until next time, Goku. We shall meet again.
And so Jiren continues his pursuit of strength. No, that was the canon ending, because we got the cutscene. Nice. So now, exit out of that. Yeah, we got a achievement. Alright. Jiren Saga, Universe Survival Saga Photo Collection unlocked, plus 100,000 Zenny. Alright, and there is a alternate ending here. Which, let me see the details if it says. It doesn't say here. Alright. Also, I didn't read Jiren's thing like I normally do. I did with everyone else. After Vegeta is knocked out, only Goku remains in the arena. With only a few minutes left of the tournament, he challenges Jiren once again. The Saiyan activates Ultra Instinct and the two warriors launch into the midst of battle. Goku continues to try to convince Jiren of the importance of trusting in one's allies. However, Jiren's painful past weighs too heavily on him to accept this way of thinking. What's the character intro thing? Oh, that was something. Oh, that was previously, so that's what. Okay, yeah, that's what we just did. And then for the character introduction, the strongest warrior in Universe 11, attack-a-turn fighter, he commands strength said to be on par with that of a god of destruction, inspiring fear in friend and foe alike. Alright, now let me just double check. Did I actually get all the trophies? Yeah, I got Frieza, Goku Black, and then I just got Jiren's. Where it said I got Jiren. Why isn't it showing here? Maybe Steam takes a minute to update or something. Alright, let's look at the story map. I think you could see all the story maps as one now. Goku's, we did do both. The real ending and the alternate. Just trying to make sure I didn't miss anything here. Wait, with the blue... Alright, blue or talk missions? I'm trying to see if it's easier to just tell... So if they're all red, I assume that means we unlocked everything. Wait, some of these have branches. Let me see this one. No, I didn't do this one. Alright, so there are some other things that I didn't do. Alright. So maybe now we just mess... I'm probably not going to play through every single what if in the game. But I might just mess around for a little bit here. With some of the what ifs that we didn't get. So we went on the path where we worked with Piccolo, which was the canon storyline one, I believe. So what if we choose not to work with Piccolo? Goku is no match for Raditz' overwhelming strength, and Raditz successfully kidnaps Gohan. However, he is then treated to an unexpected reunion.
Piccolo?
What are you doing here?
I was pursuing him. And as much as I'd like to kill the wretch myself, the sad truth is I have a better shot at that if you were along for the ride.
Hold on. You mean team up with me? Why in the world would you ever do that?
Don't get the wrong idea. This would just be a temporary alliance, only for the sake of eradicating that alien off my planet. Once that purpose has been served, I'll keep my promise to crush you. Then I can get back to my plans of world domination.
Alright, so as we just saw, I already did the work with Piccolo option. So now I want to see what happens if we go it alone.
Whatever you say.
Goku, watch yourself and keep calm. We all know you can do this.
Let me come with you. The three of us together could whip that guy easy.
Sorry, Krillin, but you've already been brought back to life by Shenron once before. If anything were to happen to you now, you'd be gone for good.
Maybe so, but don't let yourself get killed, Goku, or we're all dead.
Master Roshi's right. Let us back you up if you need it.
Krillin, Master Roshi, you're the best. We better head out. Bulma, got the Dragon Radar all working?
You bet! I should have realized that was the 4-star Dragon Ball on Gohan's hat.
All right, it's all or nothing now. Goku, wait!
Whatever happened to Goku's
Bulma,
cloud?
let's follow them.
Say what?
Goku declines Piccolo's invite and takes Gohan back with Krillin and Master Roshi. Master Roshi boards the aircraft with Bulma. Goku and the others go ahead to find Raditz. They had intended to launch a surprise attack, but they are detected by Raditz's scouter. They abandon their plan and decide to face him head-on.
Oh, Kakarot. I thought you'd at least be smarter than this. But you have no idea how out of your league you are.
You know, believe it or not, battles aren't just about raw strength.
We'll see how long your strategicness keeps you alive. I'm sorry, brother. I was thinking about my offer and I've changed my mind. You'd probably just slow the rest of us down. And for betraying the Saiyan race, you will die!
Alright, so is it just one objective for this fight? There is 2 objectives, but because difficulty reduction is on, I can't do the alternate. Survive the battle against Raditz.
Since you're going to be eradicated anyway, let me share a little something with you. The 2 Saiyans I mentioned earlier, they're even more powerful than me. could train yourself for a lifetime and never even come close to their level. But since you were too stupid to heed my warning, you're not going to survive another day anyhow!
Huh. Considering how you managed to beat me last time, I want to see if you've gotten any tougher.
We're settling this right here and now!
So don't you disappoint me. Got it, Goku?
Piccolo!
If you've got a new special attack hidden up your sleeve, now's the time to use it, Goku.
Sorry, nope.
Lazy fool.
I didn't get to hit him with it.
Training non-stop to develop a sure kill technique.
So you've been developing a new technique too? Just when I thought I might have closed the gap between us.
Wait, you got a new move too?
Yeah, but mine's a little more work in progress.
All right, in that case, I'll try and buy you guys a little more time.
Oh, our things collided. I didn't do that right though. That's kind of cool though. That. All right. What about Super Kamehameha? Okay, I didn't hit him.
Damn it.
Well, we won. We got Goku's Dragon Ball Z early outfit.
Say goodbye, Kakarot! What the? Power level 1,307?
Don't hurt my dad! Leave him alone!
Headbutt from Gohan.
No, stop! Don't do it! Please, he's just a...
Just a child? Is that what you were going to say, Kakarot? Don't worry, brother. You'll see your son again. In the next world! What? You little...
Piccolo! Your attack! Do it now!
Are you insane?
Maybe, but... It's the only way to beat you!
So even if
Sorry to keep you waiting.
you don't team with Piccolo, you still get this.
Do it! No! Stop!
Special beam cannon! On this planet, we have these things called the Dragon Balls. Gather all 7, and together they have the power to grant any wish, even if it's bringing someone dead back to life.
You can all go to hell. Still, I thank you for the information. Everything that has happened here today has been transmitted to my 2 Saiyan comrades deep in outer space. When they've learned that I've been killed, they'll come to avenge me.
The other 2 Saiyans! When will they arrive here? How long?
1 year. Just 1 short year.
Damn. 2 of them? Even stronger than him?
How sweet does that victory taste now? They're going to wipe you all out. They'll soon have you writhing in agony like the worms you are.
Nappa and Vegeta. After Goku perishes in the battle with Raditz, Kami arranges for him to train on King Kai's planet. And just as Raditz said, within a year the two Saiyans come to Earth. Finally having completed his training on King Kai's planet, Goku is revived by the Dragon Balls and returns once more to the battlefield.
Wait a second.
Unable to escape, Yamcha dies in the explosion induced by the self-destructive weapon the Saiyans had made. One by one, the other warriors also fall at the hands of the terrifyingly powerful Saiyans. Just when all hope seems to be lost, Goku arrives on the scene. I already did these fights though. I want to go back. I don't want to replay everything I've already done. Did I get the alternate thing here? And they just both lead to... Okay, this is also a... split thing. So let me change the difficulty back to normal. Then we'll go here, and we'll see what the alternate objective is here. Alright, so to skip through this. Hopefully. Okay.
Oh, cackle.
Alright, let's see. What is the alternate objective? Reduce Raditz's health quickly. Okay, so just take him out quick.
Since you're going to be eradicated anyway, let me share a little something with you. The two Saiyans I mentioned earlier, they're even more powerful than me.
I got away from that.
You could train yourself for a lifetime and never even come close to their level. But since you were too stupid to heed my warning, you're not going to survive another day anyhow! Tremble in fear.
Alright, we gotta beat him quick.
We're settling this right here and now!
Hopefully this hits them. We were right in front. Okay.
Considering how you managed to beat me last time, I want to see if you've gotten any tougher. So don't you disappoint me. Got it, Goku?
Piccolo!
If you've got a new special attack hidden up your sleeve, now's the time to use it, Goku.
I don't know if this is gonna hit though. Oh, it did.
Sorry, nope.
Lazy fool. Meanwhile, I've been training non-stop to develop a sure kill technique.
So you've been developing a new technique too? Just when I thought
Okay,
I
hit
might
him.
close the gap between us.
What the? Power level 1,307?
Oh, we beat him. But was it in time?
Leave him alone!
Alright, yeah, this time we weren't knocked
You
down.
little brats. Please let this work!
Yeah, and Krillin's here now.
Worthless idiots. That's not gonna be enough. Lightning surprise attack!
And Master Roshi.
What?
Master Roshi!
Now, Piccolo! End it! Special beam cannon!
And he's able to hit the special beam cannon without killing us too.
I have been beaten by such a small fry.
Goku and his friends work together to beat Raditz. However, he warns them that in 1 year's time, 2 even stronger Saiyans will visit Earth. Goku contacts his friends and they start a strict training regimen under the watchful eyes of Kami. However, having not been trained in martial arts before, Gohan cannot keep up with them. He tries his best to follow their lead and train, but he knows that he will only hold them back. Then Piccolo arrives. Piccolo points out that they have been too kind to Gohan in their training. He informs him that he will take over Gohan's training.
Okay, I'll leave Gohan's training to you.
Goku? Are you nuts?
I know. The old Piccolo was once our greatest enemy, but this one? After what happened today, I think we can trust him. Know what I mean?
He's right. If it wasn't for Piccolo, we'd all be dead. And we've got a mutual enemy, so we could use all the help we can get.
Gohan, what do you want to do? Piccolo is an amazing fighter, and if you ask me, I think he might actually be a good guy.
Well, I want to be strong like you, Dad. So I'll do it. I'll learn how to fight with Mr. Piccolo.
Well, if you're that eager, then there's no time like the present.
Teach him everything you know, Piccolo.
Goku and the others complete their training with Kami, and each of them continue to work on their individual skills. They then gather to test the fruits of their labor.
Wow, you guys have been training hard, huh?
You bet. Gotta do our best to catch up with you.
I finally finished developing that technique I was teasing before. Can't wait to show you.
We're treating today's training as serious as the real battle to come. And we'll showcase all we've learned in preparation.
How should we proceed, Goku?
Oh, I can fight. Oh, so there's a lot of options here. Well, let's fight our best friend. Let's fight Krillin.
Krillin, you want to train with me?
You bet. Now you won't have to wait to see my new moves. This'll be great.
Just like old time.
Alright. Sorry, Krillin, we're not holding back. Just defeat Krillin. Okay. I was trying to counter it with Destructo Disc. Oh, it actually worked. We took damage there and he didn't. I hate that move. I'm still beating him up even when I'm blind though. I hit his own. Alright, that was a good hit. Yeah, these earlier fights definitely feel a lot easier than those last couple ones.
Just when I thought I might have been on the same level as you. Back to the drawing board.
Poor Krillin. Goku and the others have tested their power. They return to their training in preparation for the Saiyans' attack. However, they do not have enough time before the Saiyans appear on Earth. The Saiyans send multiple Cybermen to test Goku and his friends. With the benefit of their strict training, they easily see off the threat. Finally, a Saiyan called Nappa decides to confront them directly. Wait, I think now we went in a circle and we finished all the objectives here, so let's quit out of that. Excuse me. Oh no, it's not. This is its own path still. So yeah, there's the most what ifs in Goku's story, which makes sense. And so I'm pretty sure if you look at the map, yeah, it's the okay. You could follow the what ifs with the white lines. And this one I hadn't finished the what if, so that's why we can't see the white line. This one we have done the what if, and that's why it goes down. Okay. So that's how you track the what ifs. So other than that stuff, we pretty much did all the what ifs for Goku Saga, and it looked like, can you switch? Change character, yeah. Okay. Wait, back. Alright, change character. Alright, the change character doesn't really work too well. So let's go back here, check Vegeta. Just gonna check what I had for what ifs in all of these, if I did them or not. Alright, so Vegeta, we did all those. Can I warp to a spot without specifically doing it? Oops. Alright, if I... Yeah. Alright, so then... If I didn't fight Trunks, there's also this option. Alright, so there are quite a few, like, what-ifs and stuff in this game.
Oh, hey, Dad!
Then we got the Super Dragon Balls, the shop, challenges and missions. But yeah.
Oh, hey, Dad!
I think that's gonna actually do it for me, though. Another little bit of a slower stream, or not slower, but shorter stream today. But I do have to go to work early in the morning tomorrow, so I do want to rest up and get ready for that. Make sure I'm ready for that. As well as I want to try to continue working on getting some of these stream VODs over to YouTube. So yeah, that's gonna do it for me tonight. And I actually think that I'm probably gonna consider this game wrapped up now that we finished all the canon story events for all the characters available in this game. Maybe play through some of the what ifs like off stream and stuff, but I feel like since we got through all the canon stuff, I feel like that's gonna be good enough for me to consider this wrapped up. I did enjoy the game, even though I feel like the difficulties, like, I don't think normal is actually a normal, and I don't think easy's actually easy. I think easy's more like a normal, and normal's more like a hard. But maybe that's just because I never really play fighting games like this. So maybe it's just, maybe I'm just having a skill issue or something, but it just seemed really hard, even on normal difficulty at times. But other than that, I really enjoyed it. And yeah. So, I do, like I said, I work tomorrow. I'm going to try to be live at some point tomorrow, though. It would be evening. Probably start around the same time I started today. And probably play WWE. More WWE 2K25. As I try to think of some more games to play off stream, or not off stream, on stream, other than just WWE, and then hopefully starting Pokemon Scarlet's DLC soon.
Check it out. It's
So yeah,
a new kind of tablet.
thank you to everyone that stopped by and hung out today.
Me too. Let's eat.
Yeah. Like I said, I'll be